Another question, we call this type of questions complex trigonometric equations. Why? Because the solution method is a little bit different. So, when you're solving general solution questions, our first step was leave trigonometric ratio alone. So in this case, it's not easy to leave trigonometric ratio alone because there is no common factor or nothing. So we call this type of questions same angle, different coefficients. So if we have same angle and different coefficient, what we do, we divide each side by cosine x. Okay, so why we are doing this? Because I know that when I divide each side by cosine x, only tangent will be left because the denominator of tangent is cosine. Look at what tangent, let's remember, tangent is sine x over cosine x. This is the reason we are dividing each side by cosine, guys. So 0 over cosine x is equal to 0. Cosine x over cosine x, actually negative cosine x over cosine x, negative 1. 2 sine x over cosine x. Sine x over cosine x, always tangent will come when you divide each side by cosine x. This is tangent. So 2 tangent x, 2 tangent x minus 1 is equal to 0. So now we can leave trig ratio alone because I have only one. Tangent x is equal to 1 over 2. Okay. So swap tangent negative 1 1 over 2 is equal to x. Please check the angle. What is this angle, guys?
26,56.
26,56 is equal to my angle. Of course, you are gonna say x is equal to left reference angle 180 k. K is element of integers. All right. So I will ask you one more.
So that's
Yes.
not what I got.
What did you get?
I got 0,46.
For what? For tangent x?
Yes.
No, you didn't use inverse function. Look here, inverse function, can you see? You need to use the inverse function. Okay, did you understand?
Yes.
Shift and top tangent, you will see inverse function of tangent. One more question. It doesn't matter what angle is. Look, they will try to confuse you like this question. Let's say 3 sine 2x plus 10 is equal to 2 cosine 2x plus 10. So coefficients are different, angles are same. Angles doesn't have to be just x or 2x. Angles are same. So I will divide each side by, to solve this question, there is no common factor. Guys, can you see? There is no common factor. Nothing. You will divide each side by cosine 2x plus 10. Sine 2x plus 10. Now cosine 2x plus 10, 2x plus 10, they cancel. Sine 2x plus 10 divided by cosine 2x plus 10 is tangent 3 times tangent 2x plus 10, okay, is equal to 2. So divide each side by 3. Tangent 2x plus 10 is equal to 2 over 3. Swap, where while you swap, the sign of numbers doesn't change, guys. This is not like collecting unknowns, one side numbers, other side. No, we just swap. Take 2 over 3 inside, take 2x over 2x plus 10 outside without changing anything. This is how we calculate inverse function. Inverse function of 10, 2 over 3 is equal to 2x plus 10. Tell me the angle. 60 something, I'm not sure. What is the angle?
33,69.
Sorry?
33,69.
Okay. 33,69. This is my reference angle. I touch my reference angle. I don't leave x alone now. After you write general formula, you will. So you are gonna say 2x plus 10 is equal to 33,69 plus 180k. Now leave x alone. Take 10 other side minus 10. 2x is equal to 23,69 plus 180k. Divide each side by 2. X, what's it? 10, 11 points, 12 points. No,
11,845.
11,845 plus 90k. K is integer. Is this clear, guys? Okay, in first two examples, we talked about same angle, different coefficient. Now we will talk about same coefficient, different angle. You can take your note, same coefficient, different angle. So, for example, they will say sine 2x minus cosine x plus 10 is equal to 0. When you first look at this question, it looks like angles are different, also coefficients are different, right? Because coefficient of sine is 1, coefficient of cosine is -1. But when you take cosine to other side, sine 2x is equal to cosine x plus 10. All right. Sometimes they directly, guys, they don't give you like this part. They directly give you the blue part, which is much easier. But sometimes they give you in like the first step, sine 2x minus cosine x plus 10. So now you need to realize that this, what type of question is this? This is same coefficient, different angle. What we do to solve same coefficient, different angle, this is unusual. Like first time we are not gonna use inverse function to calculate the angle, okay? First time in each and every steps or type of questions, we find the angles by using inverse functions, sine -1, cosine -1. Here we are not going to use this. What am I going to use? We will change them. We will make sine, cosine, or cosine to sine. In this case, it is easy to change this sine to x. When you make it cosine, it will be cosine 90 minus 2x, co-functions, is equal to cosine x plus 10. So we are saying that coefficients are same, 1, 1. Functions are same, cosine, cosine. So angles must be also same. So we are saying 90 minus 2x is equal to x plus 10. This is reference angle. Reference angle. Okay. Now we
Okay,
are
sir.
gonna write. Yes, Basil.
And
Yes. If coefficients are not same, you can't do this. Okay. So because coefficients are same, I can do this. So the common question, please mute yourself. Question. So which one is gonna be on the left hand side? Which one is gonna be on the right hand side? So the question is that, am I gonna write like this? 90 minus 2x is equal to x plus 10 plus 360k, or am I gonna write it like this? X plus 10 is equal to 90 minus 2x plus 360k. It doesn't matter. Both of them same. Okay, you can add 360k wherever you want. For this particular question, I will first write x plus 10 because I can easily take this negative 2x to left hand side, and I don't have to work on the negative unknown. Okay, but otherwise also it's gonna be exactly the same thing. All right, don't worry. Your 360k can be negative. Okay, we used to write it as a positive. It can be negative. I will show you in another example. Let's keep some space, say, or x plus 10 is equal to, what was the rule for cosine? Negative reference angle plus 360k. So 3x, okay, 3x, this 10 is going on the side, minus 10, is equal to 90 minus 10, 80, plus 360k. Divide each side by 3. Let me show you. X is equal to 80 divided by 3 is, what is it? 26 comma something.
26,66.
66 plus 120k. And the second, now you will see actually for negative, doesn't matter. Look, in second one, x plus 10 is equal to negative 90 plus 2x plus 360k. Can you see? So take 2x to other side, it will be minus 2x minus 10 minus 2x plus x negative x is equal to minus 100 plus 360k. Now divide each side by negative, negative, negative. So x is equal to 100 minus 360k. Can you see? It can be negative 360k or positive 360k. It doesn't matter, because when you add or subtract 360k, you know from reduction, actually you coming to same place. So exactly 100% same. plus 360k or minus 360k. All right, so what's my final solution? X is equal to 26, 66 plus 120k, or X is equal to 100 minus 360k. K is element of integers. Understand? Any problem?
No.
No, sir.
All right. Let's solve one more example. So, in my first example, I had one term here in sine x. That's why I converted into cosine x. It was easier. Here, in both of them, I have more than one term. And first, let's check the coefficients. Coefficients are same. 2. Okay. Angles are different. Coefficients are same, angles are different. You are going to choose one and then convert it. In first one, we cos, okay. Now, let's make cosine to sine. Okay, so let's change this one. Okay. Don't get confused while you changing this. It is not one term. Try to mute yourself, guys. Making too much noise. All of this angle now, you will think as a alpha. Okay. So if I ask you, what is cosine alpha? You say sine 90 minus alpha. Am I right? So you are going to say for this one, 2 times sine 90 minus, what is your angle? X plus 50. I hope this is clear. So 2 sine x minus 5 is equal to 2 sine 90. You can divide each side by 2, coefficient 2, but it doesn't matter. So you know coefficients are same, functions are same. So inside these functions, angles must be same. So which angles? X minus 5 is my angle, must be equal to 90 minus x minus 15. Let's simplify it quickly. 90 minus x minus 15. What is it? Negative x plus 75. Okay. This is my reference angle. Okay. Of course, most of you write it like this. You say x plus 5 is equal to negative x plus 75 and then plus 360k. This is makes sense, but I want to do opposite and I want to show you you can do it. All right, nothing changes. So I will first write negative x plus 75 is equal to x minus 5 plus 360k. I will solve for it. It takes some space and then I will say or negative x plus 75 is equal to, what is the rule for sine? Remember, reference angle plus 360k or 180 minus reference angle. So 180 minus reference angle x minus 5 plus 360k. I hope I didn't confuse you here. I'm just saying you can first write x minus 5 and then write negative x plus 75 on your right hand side, or you can write negative x plus 75 on your left hand side, x plus 5 on your right hand side. No difference at all. Okay, Now, let's solve. Take this x this side to the left hand side, negative x. Negative 2x is equal to take 75 to the right hand side, negative 75. Negative 80 plus 360k. Divide each side by negative 2. X is equal to positive 40. 360 divided by negative 2, negative 180k. Alright? I'm just dividing each side by negative 2, man. Okay. So, this is one solution. Other solution, first open the bracket. 180 minus x plus 5 plus 360k, negative x plus 75. Oh, problem. What's problem? When you take negative x to the left hand side, it will be positive x. Negative x, positive x will cancel each other. There will be no x left. Okay, there will be no x left. So from here, no solution. Actually, this is my bad. I couldn't think about it. But it is also possible. It can happen. Okay. So, but generally, when they ask you this type of question, you will have second solution as well. So this is my only solution. In this case, you will say k is element of integers. So these two guys are two types of questions from trigonometric equations. Complex trigonometric equations. Actually, I will show you one more type of question now. One more type of question. So both will be different. So coefficient will be different, angle will be different. Let's see how to do. Just a revision, Basil, okay? Now the questions, third type, this is, as you can see, coefficients are different, angles are also different. Okay, so let's just remember quickly. If coefficients are different, angles are same, solution is simple, divide each side by cosine. If angles are same, coefficients are different, make them both cosine or make them both sine and equalize the angles. That was also quite understandable. But here, what we are going to do you have any idea how we are going to solve this question? First, you need to know that there is no common solution method, right? There is no certain solution method for this type of questions. You are just going to play. How? As you can see, cosine x here on my right hand side, on my left hand side, x minus 60. So you can open this x minus 60 by using compound angle identities. So you are going to use everything you know from trigonometry. What is compound angle identities? Let's remember. Cosine A minus B, cosine A times cosine B plus sine A times sine B. So it will be cosine x times cosine 60 plus sine x times sine 60 is equal to 3 cosine x. And I know cosine 60, sine 60 values. These are special angles. What is cosine 60? 1 over 2. 1 over 2 times cosine x. Right? Cosine 60 times cosine x plus sine 60 root 3 over 2 times x square root 3 over 2 times sine x is equal to cosine x. Now, as you can see, here I have cosine x, and also here cosine 3 cosine x, sorry, 3 cosine x. So they are what, guys, like term. Take this 1 over 2 cosine x to the right hand side, it will be minus 1 over 2 cosine x. So on my left hand side, I have square root 3 over 2 times sine x is equal to, my right hand side, 3 minus half cosine x is 2.5. So 5 over 2 cosine x. Now you see that this question became one of my complex trigonometric equations, which is same angle, different coefficients. Just play with it.
Say,
Yes, you will see.
yeah, say, can you repeat?
I will. Now we know that we have same angle, different coefficients. What we are going to do is divide each side by cosine. Divide each side by cosine x, cosine x. Cosine x, cosine x cancel. Sine x over cosine x, tangent. So it is root 3 over 2 tangent x is equal to 5 over 2. Leave tangent x alone. Divide each side by root 3 over 2, root 3 over 2. Tangent x is equal to 5 over 2 times 2 over root 3. 2 cancel. Tangent x is equal to 5 over root 3. 5 over square root 3. Of course, we are not going to leave it like this. We will first rationalize the denominator and then solve. How do I rationalize the denominator? Multiply each side by root 3. Tangent x is equal to 5 root 3 over 3. Okay. 5 root 3 over 3. And now we can swap and find the angle. This part is simple. Tan negative 1, 5 root 3 over 3 is equal to angle x. Please tell me the angle. Yes.
78.69.
78.69 is my reference angle. So x is equal to 78.69 plus,
So
okay, this is for tangent. And you are gonna
it's
70.89.
wait.
it's
K,
70.89.
okay. K is element of integers. What did you say?
It's
It's
70.89.
Okay, I thought she said 78.89. Okay, 70.89, 70.89. Thank you. That's all. So this is the third type of question about complex trigonometric equations. They generally ask from this part, guys, third type. So somehow you are gonna play with the question and then solve it. Okay. Did you understand? Is there any problem?
No, sir.